So as you know, this year our theme is No Place Like Home, and so one of the things we thought we would do is introduce you to some of the rooms in the home that you might not be all that familiar with. And so this week we're starting, and I'm sitting down with our children's pastor, Robyn, and we're going to look at the children's ministry room and just find out a little bit about what's happened. So Robs, you've been children's pastor for how long now?
A year.
A year already. Crazy.
Yeah.
And it's going well.
It's going very well, yes.
Tell us a little bit about what's happening in children's ministry at the moment. What are you teaching the little ones?
At the moment, both groups are actually learning about love, and they are just thriving of everything they're learning from our teachers and having great worship and just enjoying really being part of the community that's building at the back.
So you got different, tell me about the setup. You got different groups in children's ministry.
Yeah, so we have 4 different groups. We have one that's Fireflies, so that's 2 to 4 year olds, and then we have noughts and double noughts and 1s and 2s and 3 to 5s.
3 to 5s. And then after 5 from grade 6 they're going to teen church.
They go to teen
so
church.
That's another room that we'll look at another week. So some of the wins from children's ministry, what are some of the things that really excited you this year?
So, it was more last year wins.
We had just started.
We had 2 or 3 of our young kids give their lives to Christ for the first time.
Amazing.
And parents were just sharing about how God really worked in their children. We had a really great holiday club, which is like a highlight of our kids ministry year. And we've also just had our teachers grow in their ability to teach and help us really giving their all and taking the lessons and making it their own, and so that's been really cool.
And so, I mean, you've developed a team and you spending time with your teachers and with your assistants. One of the things that I've enjoyed about just getting to know a little bit more about children's ministry, that there's so many different places. So when I grew up as a child, if you were in Sunday school, you were a teacher in Sunday school, and kind of that's all you did. But you've got different roles.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the roles.
So the first thing we have is a check-in team, and they are the welcome team, I guess, for children's ministry, and they make sure parents get into children's ministry really easily, that they can check their children in and make sure.
The check-in system is about safety.
Yes, it's all about making sure our children are safe, and then they also check our children out at the end. And then we have helpers who help just once a month in a specific classroom with a teacher, and they'll just make sure that the teacher, whatever the teacher needs, is there. So if they need you to pour juice, they'll pour juice, or if there's a naughty child,
so
they may
don't
just
have to teach.
No, not at all. They're just there as extra hands. And then we have a teacher, and the teacher is the one that teaches the lesson. So for our younger classes, it's maybe a 10-minute lesson.
So how do your teachers find the time in their busy schedules to go and prepare for that lesson and come up with the topics, or how does that all happen?
So I send them the lesson. They don't really come up with it much other than if they want to make it their own, they may change a bit of the lesson.
So you provide the material for them?
I provide material, and I provide the craft or the game. So they just really getting what they need to teach on and making it their own.
So everything's given to them. That's great. And then other than the teachers, other roles?
There's also a worship team, so we have people who really love standing up and doing actions or doing worship with children, and that's just preparing the 3 songs that they're going to do with the children in the week.
Cool. And do they have to be musicians?
Not at all. I do it, and I'm no musician. They just need to be able to lead children in actions and a song. That's really inviting.
So we want to make sure that our house, as a church, as a family, that our house is a strong house. And so in your room you've got some gaps, there's some areas that people can help fill in. So how can people get involved in children's ministry? What is the next step? If someone's watching this and they go, I can do that, I can help with check-ins, I can help the teacher, or I can teach once a month, or I can do worship, how do people connect with you?
Well, they can either email me or come and speak to me after the service. Normally I'm at the back in the foyer.
That's the children's ministry foyer to the right of the church?
Yes. Okay. They can come and speak to me, and we can chat through what they feel like they can help with, or if they don't know, they can even just come and check it out for a little bit, and then we'll see.
And if people say to you, I can't commit long term, but I can help for a week or 2 here or there, can those people be involved?
That's perfect.
Okay, awesome. So thanks for introducing us to your room.
Cool.